Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out all the version 1 trailers from Honkai Star Rail. I'm really excited to check this out because I have only seen little pieces of the story here and there from some of the cutscenes and stuff like that I've seen, or the animations, and they've been fantastic, and it's always really interesting and really intriguing. Makes me want to learn more, so here I am learning more. And yeah, I'm really excited to look into these. And also next Saturday I'll do the second batch where I'll do all the 2.0 version trailers. So if you like this, you'll be able to check that out too. But if you've got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel and helps support me and the algorithm, all that type of stuff. And I'm grateful for everyone who supports me in any way, shape, or form. Speaking of which, I've got a Patreon you can check out, and I'd like to thank everyone who supports me over there. So thank you all. And without further ado, let's check out version 1.1 trailer, Galactic Roaming.
Your fake ID info is ready. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf. Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
So nice.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. You can challenge the space station, but challenge me? Good luck. Welcome to Billabog's History and Culture Museum. As you can see, the interior looks brand new.
Already the visuals are so stunning. Like, this is only the very first version trailer, I believe, and again, the quality of animation and stuff like that is already so high. And I know it gets better and better as time goes on, so I can't wait to see that. But regardless, even just at this point, it's fantastic. And also, that little bit of a chiptune section we got near the beginning was fantastic. I always love a good chiptune melody. And yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of that in this throughout these songs, because I know we've heard some in the character trailers as well, but we'll see.
As you can see, the interior looks brand new. But we're in a bit of a bind. Our exhibit was stolen. Let me take a look. So these are the suspects.
Let's settle this. Enough talk. Have it!
Never let your guard down in front of your enemy. And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified end.
Wow, that was an incredible melody there. Like, just fantastic, fast-paced, frantic, like, chiptune music, and it worked so well. I was hoping they would kind of bring back a little bit more of that, and yeah, that was just a fantastic electronic track there. Great backing for all the action that was going on there, and like really intriguing again. Like, I get to see little bits of this world that they're on and stuff like that, and yeah, just some of the different dynamics of things that are going on there. So I'm curious where this will go from here. I had a feeling they might do this like similar to Genshin, just have like kind of a bit of a lo-fi like ending screen where they show off like all the new updates and stuff. But the music in these is always really good too. It's really interesting. So I'm interested to see what other songs we get from here, if it's the same kind of melodies. But yeah, this is really cool. Lo-fi synth melody. Love a good turn-based RPG, and this game looks fantastic for that. interesting. I think this is the first time I've really seen any like gameplay, actual combat going on. Looks really cool. Now on to version 2.2. Oh, but 1.2, sorry. Even immortality ends.
The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Such beautiful environments, and sorry for pausing right before the drop because that melody seems like it's going to get shifted up quite a bit, but this is also fantastic, and I love the influence from classical music there in that melody in the beginning. Like, it's all so fantastically done.
You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past?
Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the ambrosial arbor. As coming here triggered your memory. What happens next is in your hands.
Man.
You, and you. All three of you are staying right here.
The karma of past lives changed the world of the present.
This music is fantastic. It's very like high energy, like action-packed music. The strings are fantastic, and the like little kind of Chinese soundscape instruments coming in, the more traditional ones coming in, and it works really well too. Like, just helps round out the melody even more. And again, maybe this world that this is set in is more like inspired by Chinese culture or things like that. I'm not sure. But it works really well, and I know this character. I did the Sumudratha song, and that was fantastic too. Like, yeah, the music from this game is always fantastic, just like all the other Hoyoverse games. But yeah, this is just so well done. The animations and everything looks so cool, and the music so far is just fantastic as well.
I wish for you to despair, suffer, crumble, turn on one another, and destroy that which you love with your own hands.
And Tilia, her theme was fantastic too. Another great chill kind of lo-fi melody to carry us out on this video here, just showing all the updates and stuff like that. But it's a fantastic little melody there. Like, sounds really good. I love the glitchy parts of the background melodies. Like, throughout a lot of these Honkai Star Rail ones, there's a bit of like glitch hop, or like, I don't know, just glitch elements in the music, which probably has something to do with like the just being in space and like that kind of setting. So they go for a little more industrial, like space age soundscapes and things like that, and it works really well, along with the kind of chiptune elements there too, which again I always love. Just pushes the whole like futuristic vibe a little bit, and it works really well here. And the way that they're kind of incorporating into other genres or other styles, like again using the kind of more traditional Chinese music and stuff like that to build it out even further, and just, it's really interesting and really well done. It's like this melody becoming progressively more synthetic almost as we go. Like, it's really cool. Like the fact that they could have just gone with like just basic background music and then they create something completely new every time. Like, it's awesome.
We honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. All things in this world have their laws.
You know that I'm a descendant of the Lawfu Vidyadhara. You witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it.
As you can see, we added a few.
Before we get too far away from it, I just want to say, like, once again, we've got the like synthetic elements kind of merging with more of a Chinese soundscape. Like at the beginning there, like that synth melody was very much inspired by like Chinese culture and the Chinese instruments that are more prevalent and things like that. But it was done synthetically, and it worked really well. Like, again, giving the vibe of an alien world or some kind of like futuristic space vibe from it anyways, and it worked really well. It was a fantastic melody, and then they kind of brought it in, kind of blew it up and went a little crazy with it, and I'm really curious to see where they're going to go from here, because usually they kind of start with a theme from what I've heard so far in the last few, so I don't know for sure if it's a trend, but it started off with like really interesting kind of core melody, then we get a little bit of lore, and then we go back and do like a crazy melody where we see some combat and stuff like that, and we'll see if this replicates that kind of formula. But regardless, I mean, I'm just excited to see more music and more lore from this game.
Things to this simulated universe. Stephen Lloyd thinks this is a big achievement. We call it Simulated Universe. The Swarm Disaster.
Damn, the bass line, the synth, and the kind of flute melody going there in the background, they all work so well together. Like, it's just such a great harmony between them, and that was so good. Like, especially the bass, like. Celestial eyes above mortal ruins. A little bit more of a funky outro. Nice. Those drums. This is just incredibly funky. There's a very, very funky breakdown for this melody here, and it sounds so good. See, this is what I was talking about at the end of the last one, like the way that they just come up with unique new music. I'm assuming that this music doesn't, well, it might play somewhere in the game, I don't know exactly, but regardless, like the ending song for this, like I said, they just could have went with something generic. They could have repeated like a core melody from the main song and just repeated that, or even just the main song itself, but they come out with like a new melody, and it's always so unique and fitting for whatever the kind of theme of that version trailer was. And like this one is just very funky, very fantastic music in general. Like it stands on its own, even just outside this video. Like it's a really solid song. I figured they would end it like that, but that was really cool. Like really synth heavy, funky track. 1.4. Jolted awake from a winter dream.
Attention all spectators! Attention all spectators! The Interastral Tournament Festival Championship is about to commence! Please take to your seats!
My friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. Go Nutty!
Ooh, this is another fantastic like chiptune kind of synth heavy track, and it again sounds incredible. Like, and also the visuals are stunning. Like I love just being able to see all these different environments and stuff like that and sequences that are happening, because it's all so intriguing and so interesting. And there's not a whole lot of lore, which is good, because again you don't want to be spoiled. But I mean, a lot of this stuff, like by the time I do get around to playing the game, I'm not going to remember every single detail that I've seen here, because yeah, it's a lot. But regardless, the music is so good. Like again, like as I've said before, I absolutely love chiptune music. Grew up with that kind of music from video games, and yeah, I love this stuff. Silence.
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. This will be the last you see of me. Blade of Moonlight. High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
Wow, that was such a huge tonal shift from the beginning of the video to the second half of the video. Like, completely different melody, completely different style. Still had some heavy like electronic influences, of course, but just overall that was like so much more meaningful and so much more like emotional for that second half. Like coming in with the vocalist there and everything else, like that was just stunning. Like so different from what we heard in the first half, which was just very high energy kind of electro synth, like chiptune melodies and stuff like that. Very cool. I love how they just kind of cut everything out, went completely silent, and then completely shift gears to a completely different style with a new character that they were kind of like showing off the vibe of that character and stuff like that. Incredibly well done. Wow, that was cool. That piano melody. Wow. Back to a really chill, funky synth melody. Funky chiptune melody. Come on now, that's awesome. This would fit well as like a casino theme and like a Sonic game or something like that. Like there is a great Sonic casino theme from Sonic 2, but this reminds me of that, like similar kind of vibes. Oh, such a good ending song. Wow. 1.5. The Crepuscule Zone. Monsters.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can. Eternal.
Hey! We made it! What's up, guys? Most haunted place in the Luofu. Follow and share. Or else I'm gonna... I think I just lost the
Ooh, I think we're shifting up tones again. The very beginning it was just like straight string melodies for the knight that was in there, and I know I watched the trailer for him, but I can't remember his name. But I remember he's a really cool character. I remember like who he is essentially. Just I'm terrible with names, so I'm sorry. But that was really cool. Like the string melody there was fantastic, and now we're shifting up to something completely different now with this group. It's really cool how the music really fits who's on screen and who they're kind of like the main focus is for these story bits and stuff. It's always fantastic.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me Huohua. The fate of humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Wow. Little side area or something like that. I don't know, but that was really cool. And that background music, like the strings were so good and a little bit frantic and stuff like that. Like again, adding to the sense of like unease and like stress that would go along with these people ghost hunting and stuff. Like really great melody there. And again, very different from what we've heard before. A little bit of the kind of traditional Chinese elements there as well, but it was really well done. Another kind of lo-fi funky track here. She wanted to come say hi to. Again, I love how they're integrating like more traditional Chinese instruments into these kind of crazy synth or funky melodies going on here. So it's just not typically something you would hear all that often, and they really combine really well. Like the soundscapes, just they pair incredibly well, and they harmonize together and stuff like that. Like it sounds fantastic. It's so cool. So awesome, as always. Like they're just killing it every time. And we're on to the last one, 1.6, Crown of the Mundane and Divine. What do we got?
I thought
thought member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status. Madam Monet.
There's much you don't know about the space station. It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
A genius move. And how will you counter it? You look
Ooh, I wasn't sure if this would go into any like chiptune or more synthetic elements yet, because the very beginning it was just very much string heavy, and that was really good elements too. Like even the kind of synth parts there were really well done. But now we're getting into a little bit more of a chiptune melody, which again I'm always happy about because I just love that stuff every time.
You counter it. You look troubled. A portrait of internal turmoil. Do try to think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Damn.
Huh, audience dice. How ostentatious.
I don't know what that means, but really interesting though. Yeah, so the melody in this one was really interesting too, because again it went from the like string melody at the very beginning, which was more meaningful a little bit, and then as they went into the like middle part of the song or of this video, we got a little bit of that chiptune melody that I was talking about. And then it kind of shifted, became more serious as all the enemies came in and everything like that. It was a lot darker, a lot more action-focused melody here. And then now we're going into the outro song, which again, I'm curious what this will be. So diverse for a minute and a half. Lo-fi synth. Actually, this is like synthwave. That's really cool. That bass. Very simple melody, but so well done. Okay. See, again, it's just like so diverse. Even just this outro song, like the way that's shifting up, I'm like, oh, it's just a simple melody, and then they bring in the guitar and they bring up the percussion a little bit. And this is fantastic. So funky there, especially that little guitar at the very end there. So funky, which I love. I mean, I love all, like, so many different styles of music, but funky music and chiptune music and like jazz, like I love these things. I love all the elements that make up these things, and so all the music for all of these were just absolutely fantastic. Like, I love these version trailers, and also the visuals were stunning as well. Like, so many interesting little segments we get to see of all these different kind of updates. And again, there wasn't really a whole lot of spoilers or anything like that. Like, I guess some of the things I knew already. Again, I've seen Fentilia before. I mean, that's kind of it. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff I saw even still, like, and it just makes me want to play the game all that much more because it all seems so cool. And it's been a minute since I played a good turn-based JRPG or CRPG, I don't know. But it seems like a really good RPG anyways. And yeah, it seems so much fun. The animations are all so high quality. And the music is stunning. So I'm hooked already, and I haven't even checked out the game yet. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And as I said, next week I'll have the second batch of character or version trailers to check out. So that'll be next Saturday. But until next time, later days, folks.